Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, madam. Good evening.
Okay. So, sir, I believe this is our very first session together, and I can see that you have,
Yes.
and I can see that you have already taken a lot of sessions here, like more than 90 sessions.
Yeah. Incidentally, this is the first session that we are meeting here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But a few days back I booked a session of yours, but unfortunately I missed that session.
Okay, you missed. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Do you require learning this language for your work or just out of personal interest?
I don't require for anything. I just love this language and I want to speak like say now I have been speaking with you. So I want to speak like a person like you. So I have a passion for this. Whenever I see the people speaking in English, I don't know why. I just see them and I feel them. If I could be like them, that's what only I want to be. There is no any other reason that I don't want to go to a foreign country and for that I want to learn this language or I want to get promoted in my service career. For that I need to learn this language. No, it is not like that. I just want to learn for my personal improvement. I like this for self satisfaction, you can say that.
That is very interesting and very admiring to hear from your age, person of your age, because at this age, people feel more like retired. They just want to chill,
Yeah,
relax,
yeah.
and just pass their time with families and everything. But it's very admiring to see that you want to grow even at this age.
Even
Wow.
my wife also tell me that why you are doing this, what the benefit that you are going to get. Everybody who and they
Just self
see me.
satisfaction, I believe.
Yes, yes.
It's just a matter of self satisfaction.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Since when did you develop the love for this language? When did you feel that okay, you are inclined towards this language and you want to grow here?
It has been for such a long time, it may be 15, 20 years back, but at that time I did not have this opportunity. And I try to learn, but in our place in Guwahati, there is no such place where I can learn this language. I mean, the practical classes are held. No, there is no such classes were held at the time when I started. That the feeling that I should go for it. I would learn the spoken English code. But gradually, what I did, there were one. Offline classes offline classes were held in an institute and I joined there, but
Mm-hmm.
after 1 or 2 months they said that it's okay, whatever they had to teach me, they're done with it. But I was not satisfied with this because I could not speak whenever there was an occasion that I needed to speak, but I could not speak. I got stuck. So I was always thinking, how can I improve on that? But
Mm-hmm.
I had a misconception that if I could write, then I can speak. So I tried to learn so many, I mean,
Words.
words, phrases, idioms, and I put it in writing. But it did not help actually when it came to speaking. Then what happened, it is only during the time of lockdown that in the year 2020, I did not have to do anything. I was remain indoors at my home. I did not have to go to work. So what to do? I was thinking like that. Then I was scrolling down YouTube videos. Then once I came across one video that happened to be Clippingo. If
Okay.
you
Yes,
might have
I
heard
do
about
know
this
it. Yes.
Clippingo platform.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I liked the session very much, and then I joined that uh, Clippingo sessions and I started learning spoken English with the tutors of Clippingo tutors. And
Mm-hmm.
then I came across this English Yaari platform later on. So I
Mm-hmm.
tried in both platforms, in
Mm-hmm.
Clappingo as well as in English Yaari. So
Perfect.
still till
Perfect.
now I am continuing with it.
That's amazing, sir. That's again very inspiring to hear from you. Uh, I mean, I honestly get immense happiness when I see a student coming here just for personal growth, because there are many who have joined us out of work urgency, because they feel that they need to grow professionally and they can grow it with the help of this language only. So I'm really happy to see, hear and see that you are here just for your personal growth. Do you read?
Yes, actually I have made it a habit. Initially, I mean, when I started this journey, I did not have this habit of reading. So I was told by many tutors that I should read also. Then I started buying books and I started reading. And now I made it a habit that every day at least 3 or 4 pages of any book in English I should read. And I am doing that.
Sir, to be very honest, I feel like I am speaking to my old age self, because I, I honestly look forward to seeing myself living this kind of life where I get to read, where I get to speak, and where I get to have opportunities for personal growth. Wow, very nice. What kinds of books do you read?
Generally, I like to read non-fiction books. I don't like fiction book much. So, if I tell you that the self-help books, generally I love to read the self-help books. But you know that when it comes to conversation, that I was told by some of the tutors that self-help book does not help much when it comes to conversation. So if I read fiction, then because in fictions, what happens that there are a lot of conversation between two, three people. So there are ways that how can I learn how the conversations are done. So now I have started to reading of some kind of books like non-fiction, sorry, fiction also.
Fictions. Very nice. That's a very well brought point, because, to be very honest, I believe that there is no book or no genre that's going to harm the reader. Every genre, for that matter, either it's related to fiction, non-fiction, going to help the reader in
Yeah.
some sense, in one sense or another. Like when I am also a big time non-fiction fiction reader, I started my journey of reading with fiction books, but then I slowly moved to non-fiction, because fiction books do provide you information, do provide you knowledge, but there is some limited knowledge combined with fictional characters and fictional setup. So that's how I started my journey of non-fiction, especially with self-help books. And I believe that when you read self-help books, I mean, of course, self-help books may not help you throughout your life, like reading one self-help book and you feel like, okay, you have understood the concept and you are going to be the nice person from now on. But that's not
Mm.
so possible. You tend to forget the points which were mentioned in the book. So that's how you should read self-help books every now and then, to retain the purpose of reading self-help books.
Yes, and at the same time, we must put it in practice. So whatever we have learned from the
Absolutely.
self-help book, yeah,
Abs-
then only we can take the benefit of reading all those books. Yes, and
Absolutely.
I must tell you that really I have got the benefits when I read some of the books and I try to change my habit, and it really resulted in some positive way. I must tell you that.
Sir, like, do you use LinkedIn or any other social media platform?
LinkedIn, I created an account, but I don't go and I don't see actually. Uh, I have Facebook, but I am not very much active nowadays. Earlier I was. Nowadays, I only watch YouTube videos. That much
Oh,
only.
okay, sir. So I suggest that you start your writing journey on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. All like how you can begin your experience with English Yaari, or your experience of learning English, or your experience of reading. That's how you, because the more frequently you put your thoughts into words, the better chances will be of becoming well versed in that particular language, because that's how you will be able to structure your thoughts in a frame, in a nice sentence, or in a correct sentence, I would say. Okay, so I
Yes,
will
yes.
highly recommend that you start your journey from, I mean, on either of these platforms, on any of these platforms, and you will see. I mean, people will get motivated by you for sure, and you that's how
Yes.
you will be able to connect with like-minded people who are equally passionate about learning English language. Hmm?
Yeah, that's true.
Which is
And
your
here I
Hmm.
just want to know from you that as you said about your habit of reading these non-fiction, sorry, yeah, non-fiction books, self-help books. So I felt like that I we are on the same page, and
Absolutely.
I just wanted to know from you if there is any book that you like so much and you want me to recommend that book. So I just want to know from you that one.
Sir, have you read Good Vibe, Good Life? Like, first
No,
of all,
I
I
have no, I
okay, I
haven't
would
read that one.
first of all I would want to know which all self-help books have you read?
I have read this Atomic Habit, then uh, Reach Dad
Poor Dad.
or Poor Dad, like that one, Ikigai,
Mhm.
then 5 a.m. Club. There are so many. Actually, I forgot. If you
Okay. So,
mention
sir,
some of the
this
books,
is this is quite underrated book, but I have read it and I have recommended this book to a lot of my students, and they have, because of this book, they have started their journey of reading, I can say. They felt like that okay, reading can be interesting too, because you know
which
that.
one? The last one that you mentioned.
Sir, I have mentioned the chat box as well. Good vibe, good life. You may write it down. Good vibe, good life by
Okay,
Vex King.
I'll remember that
VEX.
one. Okay,
Vex King. Okay, good vibe, good life. Then the second one is How to Win Friends and Influence People.
that one I think Dale
Have you
Carnegie,
read Dale Carnegie?
written by
Yes.
Dale Carnegie.
Have you read
I
it?
think I have read that one.
Okay, that's a very good book for communication development. It's
Yes,
a very
yes,
good
yes,
book.
yes.
Then
Hmm.
you may read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, I have read that one also.
So you have basically read the, what do I say, the Bibles of self-help books. This one is a very
Yes,
nice book. You may read it. Very simple, basically for beginners, but it is quite helpful.
yes.
Okay. All right. Wow. Do you have any question?
Yeah. So, is there anything that worth visiting in your place that you hail from a particular place of Rajasthan?
Shivganganagar, yes, sir. Sir, you should visit Nath Dwara, I feel. Have you visited Udaipur?
Yeah, I visited Udaipur.
So did you visit Kumbhalgarh, the
No,
Kumbhalgarh
I
fort?
visited this city palace and the
Okay.
lake also.
So this
I love the
entire
place, city place.
Okay, this entire Rajasthan and nearby Sirohi and all these districts are full of cultural heritage. The Dwara temple you must have heard, Srinathji temple, that's very famous. And then
Okay.
you can continue your journey to Bikaner as well. Bikaner is again a heritage city. It
Mm.
is called Choti Kashi as well because of its food and sweet and everything. There's nothing particular in my district, to be very honest. It's mainly agriculture based land, so there's no heritage, prominent heritage site as such. But yes, adjoining, as I said, the adjoining district Bikaner is very versatile. You can visit that place.
Okay. And Since you are the place from Rajasthan, but still, I just want to know, are you Rajasthani?
Yes, I do speak Rajasthani. I
Okay,
know that there are a lot
so
of Marwadis in Guwahati as well.
yeah, yeah, they are not only
Yeah.
in Guwahati, all over India.
All of Assam,
They are
yes.
they are all over India, not
They are
only in
all over
Assam
India,
or
and
Guwahati.
yes, sir, many people from my place have migrated to Assam for business
Yeah,
work.
yeah, there are so many Marwaris in Guwahati.
Yeah,
And the favorite food that I have learned from my visit to Rajasthan, that Rajasthani people love this dal churma or
dal
something
bati
like that.
churma,
One dal
absolutely.
bati churma, yeah, yeah. It's a favorite dish of Rajasthani
Because
people.
you will find a lot of what do I say, lentils based or pulses based
Yeah, yeah, yes.
food in Rajasthan, because earlier there were no vegetation as such. So people of
Okay.
Rajasthan were relied on non-vegetarians or non-veg, of course, and the vegetarians were relied on lentils, pulses. So the gatte ki sabzi, besan ka gatta, dal bati, even so these are very famous, kher sangri and all. All
Have you
right. So,
visited this yeah, this Jaisalmer,
uh,
the desert?
so my family has visited the some you are speaking talking
You
about some.
haven't visited.
No, sir, I did not get the opportunity because I was in boarding school that time when my
Okay.
family visited Jaisalmer.
So
So
if
yeah,
you get an opportunity, you should visit. This is a nice experience to be there in desert. This is the first time that I visited in such place. Really, it's a
you
great
must
experience.
have visited the underground library as well, the biggest library of
No,
Asia. No?
no, no, no.
Okay,
I
that's in
visited.
Jaisalmer only.
No, I haven't visited that place.
Okay,
There
all
is
right.
one war memorial in
Mm-hmm.
Jaisalmer. I visited that place.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the war that happened between India
Indian and
and
Pakistan.
Pakistan in
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
1971, so many
There,
memories are
there
there.
is a war temple as well, which is under BSF, and the BSF
Yes,
soldiers.
yes.
Yeah, that's called like the Sena temple or something only. It's very famous.
Yes.
All right, sir. It was pleasure speaking to you, to be very honest. And
Yeah, I also love this session. It was a nice session, and unfortunately, I missed the first one that I had booked with you. Anyway, today I have got the opportunity to meet with you, and it has been so nice. Really, I would look forward to
sir,
you meeting again.
my pleasure, sir. I'm really honored to I'm honored to have been speaking to you. Thank you so much. And if you have any question or anything, you may drop in the chat support. Okay, if you want to ask something from me particularly or anything for that matter, and I'll definitely bring many more suggestions of books for you in future.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would love to read that books that you recommend. Thank you very much
Thank you
for
so much,
this
sir. Have a
session.
very good time.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Good